Good evening and welcome back to Prime of Midlife. It is Monday evening, work has gone well, lunch went sorted. I was quite impressed with it. Kathleen and I both had the baked potato with the chicken and mango mayo, so everything was planned and ready and we didn't have to worry about it. So I was having quite a smug about that. Today, my brain is in the space of longer term prepping. And not so much prepping, more financial planning, as well as prepping. Because obviously I'm getting that bit older and having had to deal with everything that happened with my parents, I am looking at trying not to have Kathleen have to deal with that. So at the moment, we are looking at obviously paying off the mortgage earlier. We're putting little bits here and there into that. I would say within the next 6 months, we should be able to start really hammering that, but we've done quite well. That then leaves us with, do we keep this house? Or do we get somewhere else? Listening to my knees crunching as I go up the stairs, I think I will probably definitely need somewhere else as time goes on. And so then you think, well, do I want to look at selling this place and buying something for myself smaller in the centre of town and getting Kathleen something smaller in the centre of town? Or, excuse me, is the money going to reach that far? That's always a thought. That would then mean that I wouldn't have any rent or mortgage to pay. Or would it be better to look at sheltered housing? Obviously, I'm looking quite far ahead here, because that's another option. But then you've got to pay the rent every month. So that's an expense that I could live without. So, yeah. I'm just, my brain is filled. It's full of wheels going different ways. Obviously, hopefully, by the time I retire, there will still be a state pension, I'm hoping. I have a tiny little pension. I think the prospect at the moment is it will give me something like £20 a month. That's all I've got in a private pension. There is still the other pensions that I'm paying into just now for work, but this was an old one. So, yeah, there's all those sorts of things to think of, because it's all very well being prepped just now in case the power goes out, in case the snow comes, in case I'm ill so that I've got food. But I'm now thinking I need to actually look at where I'm going in the future, what the plan is for that. If we sell this place, I need to get it done up. It's falling apart at the seams. Well, it's not falling apart at the seams. It just needs proper decorated and tidied up a bit. So that is obviously something we'd need to pay for. And then there's all the estate agent fees and things. So it's like, is that going to be worth it? Would it be better that we keep this mortgage free and, as I say, I maybe rent sheltered housing because there won't be anything to pay anywhere? I don't know. So I think I'm going to be a sensible bunny and go and speak to someone, because this is the sort of thing that can drive you insane. Trying to think, well, what does this mean and what does that mean and what happens if I do this and what happens if I do that? And that's all very well doing that in here and saying, if I dehydrate something or pressure can something or do whatever. This is the rest of my life I'm talking about. So I need to have a proper plan, like a proper plan. And that's where my brain has been heading recently. So, yeah. I just thought I would come and tell you and say, this is what my brain's doing. I need to go and get some proper advice. So I'm going to go and look up where to go and get some proper advice. If any suggestions, let me know. Yeah. So that is me. I'm now going to go and have a cup of tea and some homemade flapjacks. Catch you later.